Hello, this is Ashley Tigerable again, doing a kind of different video today. My other video obviously was just a big goof around, just, you know, that's my kind of stupid video where I'm just gonna fuck around and try and be funny. But this one I actually want to show a game that I really like and that I've always loved, and that is just generally an awesome game, which is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Now, if you haven't seen this game but you've played like Zoo Tycoon or Roller Coaster Tycoon, or I think it's a bit like Theme Hospital. I've never tried Theme Hospital, but yeah, it's basically like that but with freaking dinosaurs. So there are lots of options here, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into the main game, which is Operation Genesis, and when I'm going to try and not talk when the NPCs talk, just because then you can hear what they're saying. I'll do my best. So here we go.
Hello, my name is John Hammond, and I am in charge of InGen, the company that you now work for. Your job is quite simple, really. Build a park, create dinosaurs, and entertain people. Of course, we'll be keeping an eye on you as well. We'll watch your park rating and give you feedback on your performance. But in the end, the success or failure of Jurassic Park, it's all up to you.
Okay. R.I.P. Richard Attenborough. He was awesome. But that was John Hammond basically telling you that you have this island and you can basically do what you want with it, and you're going to make it into some really popular dinosaur resort, which is what we're going to do. So they've got the options here to change it around. So I always do the same thing. I always do it a really big island because you need as much space as you want. I always get rid of trees because I can just place the trees where I want them, and then I don't have to demolish those all the time. Just a pain. I get rid of rivers because I feel like they're always in the way, and then I can choose where the water is. And I also get rid of mountains, so I basically just have like a plain, flat island. And you can have round or square, but I always pick square because the enclosures are square, so it makes sense to have a square island. So yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, I just need to quickly. Oh, but yeah, I'll just have that one. Okay, let's begin. Ooh, okay. So here's the first screen that you see. Hopefully the ambiance isn't too loud. Last time I did like 4 hours of recording or something on this, and the ambience was too loud and you can hear me, which obviously is not a tragedy, but it's kind of pointless when I'm trying to explain the game. So you can see a few things. Top left hand corner, you've got how much money you have, you've got what the weather is and the degrees, and in a minute we'll scroll to January 2000 apparently. Up here you've got how many dinosaurs you have and how many people are at your park. Obviously it's 0 on both ends because, well, we don't have anything yet. Bottom left, you've got all your building options and stuff, which I'll show you in a minute. But first I need to read these messages. So I press M to open my messages, and first guy I talk to is Ray Arnold, which is the guy played by Samuel L. Jackson in the movie. And he's like, welcome to your new park. The first thing you'll need to do is hatch some dinosaurs. Build an enclosure and a hatchery and breed your first dinosaur. Best American action ever. So I get rid of that because I've read it. This is Dr. Alan Grant, Sam Neill, and he's pretty cool. So he sounds weird, doesn't he? He's like, our fossil dig teams are standing by. Once you assign them to a location, they will start searching for new fossils for you to work with. So on this one, you don't just have a delete option, you've also got a go to option. So this takes you to a different screen, a fossil hunting screen, which has all the information. It's got Smug Sam Neill up here, Smuggity Smug. It's got how much money you have, it's got how many teams you have. You can have a maximum of 5 teams, I believe. And on here it shows you what sites you have unlocked out. Obviously we don't actually have any apart from one unlocked right now, which is fine. But eventually you, once your park rating goes up, like it goes by like half stars, so it's like half 1, 1.5, 2, like that, and every time you get to a full star, you get to unlock a new site. So, we'll look into that a bit later. You can buy a team, but I can't do that yet because the park's not open. So what we can do is we can look at the info on this one. So it's Morrison Formation Site A. So we can see that we will be able to get DNA for Stegosaurus, which is amazing because Stegosaurus are awesome. Ceratosaurus, which is an okay sort of smaller carnivore, not very popular, but there we go. And Dryosaurus, which are the little green. Well, on here it's herbivores, but I like to pretend that they're the ones that eat that guy and that eat the little girl that gives them roast beef on the movie. Sorry, my brain just went there. On the movie, so I like to pretend that they're there, even though they're herbivores on here. I may up the sensitivity on my mouse because it's a bit weird. Yeah. So anyway, you can go into this one, zoom in. You have a available team which you can put wherever you want. So there are usually about 3 sites. So we've got plains, and mountain. So I'm just gonna go for middle plains because it's a safe bet. So then we come out of this and we look at our third message, which is from Dr. Harry Wu, who says, our research labs have been set up and our teams are waiting for you to assign a new task for them. So again, I won't do the accents the whole time, I'm sorry. My brain. Right, so here we've got all the research you can possibly have. I won't explain them all right now because I did that on my last video and I think it's probably really boring. I'll explain them when I pick them. But you've got sort of things for your guests, attractions for your guests, dinosaur related stuff, security related stuff, ranger related stuff, which I'll talk about in a second, and vaccines, which I usually pick first because healthy dinosaurs are kind of something that you want to get out the way right at the beginning. But first, actually, the very first thing I'm going to do is get umbrellas because people get very upset if they don't have umbrellas, and it is going to rain. So if you press tab, you can have a look at the island map, and basically it shows you what way you're pointing, and when you have structures, it shows you that. You can also check the weather, which I highly recommend checking regularly if you don't forget, because there are thunderstorms, which are not too bad, but there are also twisters, very rarely, which you cannot predict. You can't stop them, you can't do anything about them. They just basically wreck your shit. So you basically have to be very aware and make sure that if they do come along, then you either evacuate your park or have somewhere safe for them to be. But unfortunately, your dinosaurs probably will die. So I'm going to go up here. And I like to build right at the top and then work my way down. Like, that's how I always play. I've played this game a lot. So now we can go to the building options. Now, obviously, I'll explain each building option as I do it because I don't want to bore everybody. But the first thing I'm going to do is get a park entrance. And I'm going to turn it around so the little dot is, the little foot thing is where your entrance will be. So I'm going to put that there, which is cool. So I just got a message. You all want to? Yeah. Okay. So this guy is just basically reminding me. He's like, yeah, you do need to make dinosaurs. I'm like, yeah, I know. So basically, what I want to do is just build a ranger station. First of all, security ranger station. So that's really, really important because basically what that means is that you have a helicopter and a guy who, I'm just about to read his message, who is ready to vaccinate any dinosaur species or put down any crazy dinosaurs. It's just very important. So this guy's the one that says clever girl in the movies, which is cool. So I'm going to do that voice, but only once, I promise. So it's like, that new ranger station will be a great addition to our security facilities. You should come over and take the chopper for a spin. You never know, we might need your flying skills in an emergency. Yeah. Robert Muldoon. So I get rid of that. So he's just basically like, thanks for building the thing. So I'm going to just do pathway. Sorry, I just press P to like get a path to, which is cool. I like to do a bit of a wide path because then people have more space because people don't like crowding. So that's cool. So I'm going to build very quickly. This is where you get all your dinosaur stuff. So like hatchery, herbivore feeder, carnivore feeder, security fence. You can get higher security fences later on. So I'm just going to very quickly just build a little thing here. Not going to be too huge to begin with because we don't. Although 60,000 seems like a lot, it's actually really not a lot of money, and we need to kind of just get essentials.